Hi guys, it's Owen Davies here from Golfshake.com, and I've got two brand new wedges in my hand from Mizuno. Now these are the S18 wedges, new for 2017 going into 2018. Part of a big release of new clubs from Mizuno, which includes some forged blades and a hybrid as well. Now what's special about these wedges, they're very different from the previous wedges that Mizuno have released, the T7s. They come in a chrome and a black finish, various lofts, but what they've done is they've really delved into looking at how players use wedges, what shots they hit with them, and how the ball reacts on those in particular shots. So it's obviously very different between hitting a 48 degrees wedge and a full shot into a green, as opposed to hitting a little chip shot with a 60 over a bunker, for instance, something like that. So they've really looked at that and actually said, do we need to design clubs that are the same all the way through your different lofts when you're hitting completely different shots with them? And they've come up with the idea that no, you don't. You need to actually different types of grooves, different thickness or depth of grooves, different centre of gravities to make sure that each shot is catered for depending on the loft of the club you're using. So for instance, I've actually moved the weight up on a 60 degrees. It's got a visibly thicker top line. There's a lot more weight at the top there. And then down and equally on the 48 degrees, the centre of gravity and the weight is a lot lower. And the idea is that you get a consistent amount of spin and speed off the club face, depending on what club you use via that way. They've also actually got shallower and wider grooves in the 60 degree, and also deeper grooves in the 48, and that progresses all the way through the various different lofts. So really designed for the shots you hit. So it's quite clever thinking from Mizuno. I'm going to go out now, give them a test around the chipping green, and I'll report back to you in a minute on how I get on. So guys, just finished up testing the new S18 wedges from Mizuno. Pretty impressed. I mean, the head shape's pretty similar, I think, to the previous models, the models they've still got in the range. I do like the black finish, especially for me. I like the fact that you don't get the reflection off it like you do with the chrome. The chrome really is quite a shiny chrome, and I was getting a bit of reflection when the sun came out. So I do like the black finish. I didn't really find there was any difference in feel between the black and the chrome at all. And certainly in terms of full shots, I was getting a lot of response. It was great hitting full shots into the green with the 48, and equally the 60 I was testing out here seemed to react really well. There wasn't a lot of bounce on it, which I do like, so that's in particular to that grind. So they have thought about it. It's very difficult to get a sense actually without testing for a very long period, maybe putting them in a bag for a while, as to how that what they've done with the depth of the grooves and changed the centre of gravities, whether that's making a significant difference. But certainly chipping around the green here, I got a lot of control with them and really enjoyed with them. One thing to note is that it do have the bore and forging in again to this, so it says 1025 steel, so good steel, and bore and forge, which gives it a bit of extra strength. And what that means is the grooves won't wear down as much. Now Mizuno told me that these are still as soft as they would be if they're a normal 1025. I do feel they're a bit harder. That might just be me, but I certainly feel that the Mizuno wedges come off, they feel quite hard. Obviously you can counteract with the softness of the ball you're using and that sort of thing, and some players will like a fairly firm feel when they're chipping and pitching around the green. I personally like to feel it a bit softer, but the boring's there, and what it does is it strengthens the metal up, means that the grooves don't wear as quick. In theory you won't need to change your wedges as often, so they've thought about that and thought about the consumer going forward. So guys, I'd love to know what you think about these. If you've hit them or you're excited about them, don't forget to comment below. If you're watching this YouTube and you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time.